Let's take a look at some basic approaches to the De La Riva guard position and understand the mechanics of what makes the position function appropriately, right? So of course, De La Riva may happen because the person is standing or kneeling. If they're kneeling, it's usually one leg down, and then this leg is up, so there's an opening for my foot to go inside, right around the corner. To make it easier to see, we're going to look at everything from the standing position, right? So in the De La Riva position, the basic approach to the position is this. Let's say that I have my feet here, and I need to move my leg around the corner, right? Now, if I don't adjust the angle of my body, my foot gets stuck here, and this is not enough of a grip on him. I don't want to only control his leg with my ankle and the top of my foot. I'd like to move all the way around the corner so I can insert this leg and perhaps even touch the far thigh. So just to show you the angle you'd like, we'll do the rocking chair, right? How we move our hips and then our shoulders around the mat. So we just kick like this, look. And I just change the angle enough that now I go under and around the leg, and I can touch right here. Right, I can touch the foot on the opposite leg. Right, if I'm shallow, there's a reason that I need to be this deep. If I'm shallow, even if I'm here or maybe even across, but I'm still straight, he just needs to turn his knee towards the wall, and it puts enough pressure that my leg comes out. It also stretches his leg, and it makes my leg even shorter than it is. If he needs help doing that, he could not even grab the pants, but just touch the shin and put pressure down and open, right? So what you want is maybe even you touch the shin, and so you get my foot to drop like this. See, now when you turn, it's gone, right? So I need to create the angle. So to help myself move, I can hold the sleeve, and then I can hold the heel, right? There's how I hold the heel. Just like this. No thumb, cup around the back of the heel, right? And now we're going to move to the position, how I'm going to walk a little bit, like this. Great, and now my leg goes around the back and in until it touches the opposite thigh. This foot needs to do something, it shouldn't hang out in space. So I'm going to start to disturb his base. I disturb his base by putting that foot on his thigh, just like this. Now the idea here is that I have both a pushing and a pulling mechanism in play, right? When I push, I stretch his base and he tilts forward. See, and it's easy to start tilting him like this, right? I mess with the base. When I pull, I get him close, and he also tilts forward, but over my shoulder. So in either event, I'm trying to not let him catch his balance. Of course, as soon as he's here, what he'd like to do is he'd like to take the knee and turn it out, right? If I hold the heel here, this is why another reason I hold the heel. Now it's harder for him to turn the knee, because when he turns the knee, look, he turns the knee, the foot also turns, right? So I'm going to hold the heel still so that the foot can't turn. There, I'm going to keep the heel here so the toes can't point this way, right? And then in combination with the leg wrapped around the back, the pressure here on the thigh keeps him from turning the knee. Now, he could loosen this up if he had this sleeve or this hand available. He could stand up and make a stronger base, and he could start to push my shin, and now he can open. So he can drag his foot, and the heel and the knee start to turn out, which loosens my hook. So all three should be in place. I'd like to take the potential for him to grab away by holding his sleeve or even his wrist. I'd like to have my hook around the back deeply, set it on the opposite thigh. This touches, and now I hold the heel, and I put a little pressure this way. Right, so now he tries to escape, and I can follow him. Right, I keep the foot from turning, I keep the knee from turning, and I keep the hand from grabbing. All right, that's the basic approach. I can pull him in, and I can push him away. And this is the basic approach to the position, okay? Let's try this.